Hi, I'm Kelsey. I am a certified medicinal aromatherapist, among other things, and I'm excited to chat with you today about flowering tops. So these are essential oils that are made from the flowering tops of plants, and so I have 9 examples here that I'll go through. But before I go into the details, so just as a general overview for flowering tops, what are the properties and the benefits of flowering tops? So these are about having new perspectives, about transformation, about having new identities, wanting to go through new life chapters. So when you think about a plant, right, it takes all of its energy and life force and goes into producing a flowering top in order to attract bees and pollinators. And that is so it can experience the fullness of life. And then it goes through another transformation of producing the seeds, reproduction, all the things, right? So, and this typically happens at the height of summer. So you think of the beautiful sun energies, really the attracting energy, and it's also just this beautiful time of transformation, growth, rebirth, right? So pretty much all of us go through those stages in life at one time or another. And so just before I go into some of the details of the 9 essential oils I have here, just a little caveat. So I work with medicinal therapeutic grade essential oils. These are from Wisdom of the Earth. You can purchase them on my website. There's a link below, anthonyangel.com. And what I love about these oils is that they're super high vibrational because they are hand ceremonially poured in Sedona, Arizona by these beautiful people. And we source the plants and the essential oils from biodynamic, organic, a lot of times they are community owned or family owned little farms. And so we know exactly where we're getting these plants from, the essences, and they're certainly gorgeous. So they're ethical, high vibrational, love them. Treated with so much respect. So without further ado, so the first essential oil I want to talk about is Lavender Stoechas. So this essential oil is all about being the unsung hero. So we have about 11 different kinds of lavender, and Stoechas in particular, it has these beautiful angel wings. And so I always think of this when we're going through these times of transformation and having new identities and wanting to do something new and go into pollination. Oftentimes it's hard for people to see us as those new people, and it can be a little unnerving and really scary to go into something new. So I love Lavender Stoechas because she's like, I got you, babe. Let me wrap my love and support around you as you go through this time of change and development and growth and having beautiful new ideas that are flowering. So she's also a powerhouse for so many other things. I could talk about her for an hour, but yeah, just really great for breathing, respiratory, all different kinds of things. So Lavender Stoechas. So the next one I want to talk about is Basil True. So again, we have about 4 different kinds of basil, but Basil True wanted to come forward. And basil is another powerhouse. But what Basil was telling me as well is just peace, relax. So if we're going through those stressful times of change and we're just feeling so anxious and scared and like, oh my God, is this gonna work? Basil is like, girl, calm down. I got you. And just to be able to slow down and recognize that your body and your nervous system is recognizing change as a threat and when actually it's an opportunity for growth and expansion. So yeah, Basil is just absolutely gorgeous. We get her from a beautiful farmer in Egypt. Oh, so good. Oh, and what she's also saying is if you look at a basil plant, it grows in these geometric patterns. So like it kind of unfurls its leaves and kind of like a succulent. And so it's about pausing to realize there are geometric patterns in life and that this is all part of your plan, all part of your life's plan. So just flow and enjoy the ride. Love Basil True. And next we have Blue Yarrow. I adore yarrow. This is one of my favorites. Here in Scotland, we see a lot of wild native yarrow just grow everywhere, including on Arthur's Seat up in Edinburgh. And blue yarrow, another powerhouse, but first of all, you think of the blue colors of this bright blue throat chakra here, about speaking truth, connecting to truth. So this bright flower top is all about realizing your new identity of truth. Who are you? What new truths are you going to speak about yourself? Are they loving? Are they kind? Are they compassionate? Blue yarrow is also great for connecting to the angelic realms, particularly Archangel Michael, if you believe in that denomination of angelic beings. But regardless of what it is, it's the angelic realm are just beautiful light beings, and we see them in different cultures around the world that show up in different forms as angels, right? And this is all about accessing our truth and helping and accessing the spirit realms to help support us in our journey to have new perspectives of what spirituality means for us as individuals and as a collective. So that's blue yarrow. She's also great in that way about accessing our Achilles heel. So what's holding us back? What's keeping us from flowering and going into those next steps? Or what are we seeing as the challenges to go through these new shifts in our identity and perspectives and new ways of being? Beautiful. Love her. My cat is clawing. And so next we have corn mint. So I have a link below to a video that I did about all the different kinds of mints that we have. Corn mint is one of my favorite. It's one of the coldest of the mints. And corn mint is all about cooling down those lower vibrations of anger, resentment, frustration. So if we're going through these shifts in our life and want to go into these new perspectives and identities, and oftentimes it can dig up old wounds, old trauma, shame, guilt, all these things, right? And corn mint just really softens that and helps us to move forward with gentleness, compassion, and forgiveness. Absolutely love her. She's also really great for if you have sore muscles, sore joints, if you've been working out a lot. Love putting her on my shoulders and my neck where I hold a lot of stress and tension. She just helps to cool all the inflamed areas on multiple levels down. And in that way, she helps us to cool down and then access our clarity and our intentions and our intuition. So oftentimes when we're really angry and in lower vibrations, we can't see clearly because we're so... So slow down, calm down, and take your time. Love corn mint. And next we have blue chamomile. I feel like she's one of those essences where I save up, where I'm like, oh, I'll just use one drop because she's just so precious. I mean, all of these are precious, but I don't know why I feel that about her. And a little goes a long way with chamomile too. My cat's meowing. And so again, this is about that blue color, the throat chakra, accessing your truth. And in this way, in that same way, calming down. But chamomile blue is also great for getting rid of free radicals. Oh, so good. It's about getting rid of free radicals and toxins in our systems. She's really great for increasing our leukocyte count as well. But what she was telling me too is that she's about going into that summer shake your hair out like Leo energy of, she's in that sense, she's really great for helping with hair and skin health. So oftentimes when we're going through changes and transformations, especially that deal with our bodies, we want to escape from our bodies and hate on our bodies, right? I know exactly how this feels of like, okay, why is my skin breaking out? Or like, why is my body not corresponding to how I feel inside? Because inside I feel like a goddess, but outside I'm like, I need to go to the gym. But all that it's just an illusion, right? How we see ourselves is all mental constructs of our society and our past and everything. So chamomile blue tells us, girl, you are amazing. You are gorgeous. You're a goddess inside and out. Across time and space, doesn't matter. So if you're having those issues of, okay, how do I love my body as I go through these transformations? I love blue chamomile. She's gorgeous and helps us to see our beauty. And next, we're getting through these. So we have St. John's wort. So this is another one that is really known for being an antidepressant, helping to see the silver linings of clouds. But when I was working with her earlier, tell me again. This is really about guilt and shame and anger of the past, particularly about Sometimes when we see an opportunity to grow and have a new perspective or a new identity or become a new person, the past can hold us back and feel like, no, I've experienced or done all these things in the past and I don't deserve it. St. John's wort is like, stop looking to the past, look towards the present, stay present, and who are you right now? And where do you want to blossom into? So I know so many of us can feel that way of, oh, I don't deserve something, but baby girl, you do, and go for it. And so next, we're on number 7. So we have this one and 2 more. But next we have sage Clary. So I love the sage plants. They're very similar to the basil when they grow out in the geometric patterns of seeing the geometric patterns of life. So sage Clary, again, a powerhouse, but she is the master of hormones for both men and women. So it's about balancing hormones. We have so many hormonal disruptors in our food chains and our food systems, especially in the West, well, everywhere really. And microplastics, all the things that are getting into our food systems, but that are hormone disruptors. So sage Clary is amazing for helping to calm and harmonize our hormones and really go into our reproductive system, not only physically, but also on an emotional and spiritual level. Yes, baby. She wants out. He wants out, sorry. And so sage Clary can really help to harmonize and help us to see how we want to reproduce ourselves on many different levels. So that's sage Clary. And number 8, we have rosemary. So we have 3 different kinds of rosemaries, but this is Rosemary Verbenone. And this is a kind of a balance between the high camphor and the linalool type. So again, a powerhouse, really great for detoxing on many different levels, really great for memory, for hair health, really calming the central nervous system down. But if you had to pick any of these 9 for working with flowering tops in terms of having new identities, changing perspectives, going into new way of being for yourself, rosemary is probably the go-to for this because it just does everything. Absolute powers. And rosemary is one of the ones that I go to for wisdom. So if you need help understanding, okay, how do I embrace a new identity? How do I, go into this flowering top energy of blossoming and transformation and getting rid of the past and moving into the new? Rosemary is amazing for sitting with that, helping you to see clearly, releasing and stepping forward. Absolutely love her. And last but not least, we have Davana. So Davana is a super rare essence. I have not found her with any other company that I know of. So Davana, we source her from a beautiful farmer in Iran. And Davana is really about, she's an aphrodisiac. She's about rites of passages, about moving forward. And she's about, if you have those really strong panic attacks and anxiety about, oh my gosh, I'm doing something new, she helps to calm everything down and sit with it and saying, I got you. Enjoy the process. This is one that I really love to meditate with or do workshops with, do yoga with, to help everything flow and just feel like you're in the flow of life, that you are nurtured, you are loved, you're protected. She has a sweet, flowery essence to her. Yes, I'm almost done. And so that is Davana. So highly recommend her. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below. And you can check out my website too to purchase the oils, or if you want to schedule an appointment or anything like that. So thank you for watching to the end, and happy anointing.